Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What is up, everybody? How's it going? What are we up to? Happy Tuesday. Who's getting tacos today? Good morning, Plush Garden. What's going on? How are we doing? Profit in the house? Are we walking still, Brofit? Or did you, if there's no challenge, if there's no competition to win, is Brofit walking and doing push ups on the daily? That's the question. Dr. Feel Good in the house. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? Good morning to you. How is everybody? That's the question on my mind all day and every day. How is everybody doing this morning? Um, yeah. What's up? I'm doing good. Got some decent sleep last night. I had trouble falling asleep. Uh, so put Netflix on and then woke up 6 hours later with my phone on next to me. So that's interesting. Um, it is raining out here. We got our first October rain. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting. My jobs are my jobs are mostly okay. Had yesterday off, so yeah, I'm losing 2.5, 3 days on one project. So it's not great, but it's expected when you build through the winter. No competition, no walking. Been doing the push-ups, coffee, and V-Friends workout of the day for today. Good stuff. Chilly, but full sun here. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting wet today, but might just mean that I stay in the office all day. I only have one real thing to get to today. I had clients move in to their home yesterday, so that was a very fun and event-filled day. They were running around with the movers, organizing their stuff, super excited about being back in their home and all the changes we made. So it was definitely a happy day. Um, and then I checked a bunch of things off my list early in the morning, getting my website and email back in order, finally figuring out the silly glitch between Gmail and Microsoft that was causing me to not be able to have a second email address for a long time. So that's been done. That's been on my list of things to do for the last 6 months. So yeah, now I can hire someone if and when I need to, or I can start flowing some things to an email address that my wife can help me out on. Yeah. Yep. Everybody needs to check in more often. We all miss you guys. This is like my one spot where I've committed my time to in the morning. Um, I try to poke through the the group chats and a little bit on Twitter, but I think when you're off of Twitter for so long, I think the algorithm just kind of it doesn't know what to do for you. So it sends me nonsense. It doesn't send me the cool stuff that everyone's posting. Or maybe everybody else is not posting too. So I don't know. So I don't know what y'all are up to. Come over here, tell me what you're up to, how your kids are doing, what are they up to, what are they getting after in school, extracurricular, all that stuff. I want to know. Um, My kids are my kids are hanging out. My kids are insanely addicted to Roblox. Not gonna lie, I struggle with being addicted to that game too. Constantly deleting it off of my phone and then re-downloading it on my phone because my son will call me while I'm away and want to play, and then he'll go to bed and I'll keep playing. Um, I definitely have, I grew up on video games. I grew up with a TV in my room, and it is a big part of my life. So yeah, kids are pumped for Halloween. There you go. Lots of crafts and games. I'm a sticker making. I'm on sticker making, and soup is back to work finally. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, my kids are excited for Halloween too. Um, Bentley got half his costume the other day. He's gonna be toddler is reading along with animated books on YouTube right now. Nice. He's gonna be Mystery from the K-pop Demon Hunters. So he got this, like wig that covers his eyes and a hat and a jacket, and he's he's got the dance down like pretty close. He can do the dance. So he put that on and was dancing for us the other day. It was super cute. Bailey is going as Princess Jasmine. I don't know how I don't know how Princess Jasmine made a comeback. Um, but she did. My daughter, 17-year-old daughter Bailey, absolutely loves Princess Jasmine. Says she's a baddie. So she got a Princess Jasmine outfit, and she was rocking that Sunday night. Yeah, it came in Sunday. So she was rocking that Sunday and walking around the house singing and doing all that stuff as I'm like preparing to uh go to work and pack up and stuff. So that was funny. Um, don't think Brooklyn has her costume yet. I think she's the only one who hasn't gotten hers. And I honestly don't know what, what it is. And then my wife wants to dress up as Little Riding Hood and me as a big bad wolf. So she says I don't have to dye my hair because it's already gray. So I'll take that as a compliment and not an insult. But yeah, what's everybody else doing? Where are your kids at? Where are we going? Profit, Dr. Feelgood, Plush. Come on, man. Help me out, y'all. I'm here alone. Carrying Camel in the background, Dylan in the background. What's up, guys? How you doing? Hope you're well. Getting that drive on. Profit says 1 minute. Kids are going to grandma's on Halloween this year. We're on the raid train at 8:30. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Big VF stream on Halloween night. I will not be there, but I'm sure y'all will have a good time. We what do we do? I don't know what we do now. With the new friend group going on, I think we'll be going to our friend's house, the Adams family house. They do it pretty big, and then we just kinda, like, walk around their neighborhood. Pretty simple, like, flat area, a bunch of houses, I think maybe they did, like maybe someone around the neighborhood had a little mini haunted house, just driveway and garage kinda scenario. I think that's what I recall from last year. Daughter's a scarecrow, nice, and my 8-year-old son is a creepy thing he went as last year, and the toddler's a shark. Good stuff. Very good. Yeah, one year when Bentley was a baby, I should find this picture. It's pretty cute. We did the shark theme, so we had him, the baby, as a shark. Uh, Daughter Brooklyn was a mermaid. And Bailey made me make this elaborate shark cage out of PVC pipe, pretty big, and she was a scuba diver in a shark cage. That was a big hit. It was pretty funny. I had to put it on wheels because she had to walk it up and down the street. I would have to say she was about 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet by 5 feet tall. So it was a pretty big costume to be walking around school and all that stuff. Um, what's up, Bukes? How you doing? Kids are undecided. I, yeah, I wonder how many 6 7s there are going to be this year. Uh, that is that's going deep. That's going deep right now. That's gonna be a thing. 6 7. Indeed. Um, Good stuff. Yeah, Halloween's a fun time, especially fun. You got people to hang out with. I'm really liking that. Last year we had a good time with our friends. This year's set to be the same. So yeah, let's see what this reading's all about. Who in here reads the book? Plush, do you read the book? I think I used to send you messages and screenshots of it, but then I stopped. Bukes, do you have the book, sir? I know Brofit does, and I know Dr. Feelgood do. I don't know if Dylan does, but Dylan, you are driving, so whenever you get a chance, let me know. Okay, this book. See, I still don't have it. I keep meaning to bring my copy from home, and set it next to me. I just finally got another copy of this one. This is his book, The Daily Stoic, Ryan Holiday's book. So The Daily Dad looks very similar to this. It's blue or red. Um, Simple format, one page every day, pretty easy read, not not very not very time consuming. Sometimes the thoughts are a little deep and you may want to, read it once or twice over to kind of let it really sink in. Um, Especially when he quotes ancient philosophy scholars like Epictetus or Seneca. Those guys are a little much for me. Yes, read it every day. Awesome. I just learned the title. What are you talking about, boy? Come on, man. The title of the book that we read is called The Daily Dad. You know what? It's not you, it's me. Okay, we run the show, and very often I don't like reference. We just say we're reading the book. So the book is The Daily Dad by Ryan Holiday, and we are the Daily Dad Show, or we're Daily Dads. I think trying to not mess with that copyright there or whatever. Um, so it's a page a day. It's super simple. I will gladly uh, violate any laws there are and DM you screenshots of the pages if you want. I try not to spam the parent chat with that kind of stuff. I did it for a while. Didn't like really like do anything. So that's why I kind of stopped. Where are we at here? Did you say Yee's plush? Yes, plush has three kids. Um, so it's a good book. Every month there's a theme. Every day there's a page. Towards the end of the month gets a little repetitive, but he still has some bangers coming through there. So this one today is Pain is a Part of Life. And that's the title of the show today because I just didn't feel like putting anything different. So he basically goes on through a couple of different things, but essentially there's a part of parents, there's a part of people, like, we wish that we didn't have pain. We wish that we didn't have to suffer. We wish we didn't have to go through hardship. As a parent, you wish you could take that away from your kids in the moment when they're in the pain and suffering. But we all know in the back of our minds that the pain, the suffering, it is what makes us. It is what builds us up. It is what teaches us what we're capable of, shows us what we can get through. It connects us. We have a lot of people in our community that are going through some struggles right now and have been in the past. And that's a point of connection. We can all come together, sending thoughts and prayers, and just help build those bonds. So I'm going to read this real quick. The kids are great. Logan been off school since Thursday. Is he sick? Goes back tomorrow. Wife off shift for 4 days now, so that's special. That means Brofa gets his one-on-one wife time. Daughter is a princess for Halloween, and I can't remember what my son decided on. Maybe a gritty ghost. Put a bed sheet and dance the gritty everywhere he goes. I feel like that's what you need to do, sir. But yeah, good stuff, my friend. So yeah, pain. Pain is life. Life is pain. Um, ups and downs, twists and turns, whatever you want to call it. It's what it's what teaches us. And that's kind of what this reading was about is even though you want to take away the pain and have your kids, kind of like have a good or great day every day. They're gonna have those moments, especially when they get to middle school and high school. I wear a bow tie and promote my only and the bow tie is not around his neck, folks. Oh man. And then it goes on to say like and our job is to toughen them up, is to teach them that they're gonna go through some stuff, uh, and they just have to be prepared. And the more stuff they go through, the the more prepared they will be. You know what? I wonder if I let's see here. If I switch screens, does this help the glare at all? It does. Which screen do I look at though? Um, so I have StreamYard on one screen and Twitch on the other. StreamYard's a white background, Twitch is a black background. I guess it doesn't help. Whatever, dude. What up, MP? How you doing, bud? Coming in at the wire. I'm just kidding. Um, he came in the second he heard Brofit's costume. He was like, "Oh, I gotta go on. I gotta do tell more, sir. OnlyFans page, win link." Um, yeah. So, all right, this is already confusing me to have the screens on different sides. So I gotta switch that back. Oof, man. I can't remember who I was talking to the other day, but I was telling, oh, it was my friend Blake. He's trying to help me kind of like change and like become more efficient at work because I've been telling him like I'm stressed out, I'm a little overwhelmed, and so he's been like helping feed me information on CRM programs and task management programs. And I was just telling him, I'm like, look, if you're trying to change the way I communicate, which is primarily via text message, it might be very difficult for me because I am very much a creature of habit, and if things are different, um, and not in a good way, and have too much friction, I won't do it. And that's just what happened with that whole screen swap right there. That was weird. Okay, so some examples of pain and growth. So the most notable one that comes to my mind right now for my kids, I'll try to go one for each kid. So Bailey, 100%, it was the breakup with her boyfriend. Um, and she handled it like a champ, which at this point I kind of expect nothing less from Bailey. She is growing up um very well. Like, she's handling herself. She is taking things head on with a challenge. She has a really good balance. Sometimes it frustrates me, um, with working hard during the week and just straight up relaxing on the weekends. Um, this weekend, I think I told you guys I had made a goal to, like, do some more chores around the house, but I wanted the family to, do it with me. Um, so Bailey has these, shelves, these, like, acrylic shelves that we hung for her pop figure collection, and she filled the batch she got for Christmas, and she asked for more for her birthday. Her birthday was in July, so we got her more, and they're just sitting in the box in her room, and I keep getting reminded that I need to hang the shelves, and so this weekend I was like, "Okay, let's do it. You gotta clean your room." Didn't happen. She didn't get off the couch. So, going back to it, the girl is busy. The girl does work all week long, cheerleading, swim, all that stuff. Come the weekend, she's a vegetable. And I can't get too mad at it because I'm a very similar way. Like, I work hard, I go hard during the week, and I just want to relax during the week. My wife's the same way, and it makes sense, you know? We can't all be MP and just mowing our acres and fixing our porch and remodeling our living room on the weekends after a full week of work. Can't all be that tough. Sorry, just had to give you those flowers. Um, so yeah, Bailey's breakup, handling it well, and I think I told her when it happened, I'm like, "S- it's not your first, it's not going to be your last. We all go through it. Every one of those helps you learn a little bit more about yourself. Every one of those helps you learn a little bit more about what you're looking for in a partner, in a mate. Um, it is it's uncommon to find your person this early in life. Um, so there's, you know, nothing to go on too far about, like, but take your time to, be emotional about it, to, be upset, be sad, be all those things. And she did. She took her time. But she seems to be good. And from what I understand, she and him are still friends, still friendly, still hang out a little bit. So again, handled it well. Brooklyn, her thing right now is friendships. She's going through a lot of ups and downs with her friendships. She's got a couple of friends that are leaving the school that she's at right now, the middle school, like mid-year. I think one friend that actually left last Friday. So when I picked her up, she was a little emotional about that, like that being that friend's last day of school. Um, and that these friends are all not going to be going to the high school, even though they still seem to live. They're not moving necessarily, so that's a little difficult, little bit of a challenge for her. And she doesn't take the pain as easily as Bailey and me. Um, so we've just been working on her expressing that, her getting it out, her not tanking the friendship just because she's upset about something that the kids don't control. Like more often than not, it. I mean, I would venture to say like 99% of the time, it's not the kid that's saying, "I want to change school, mom." Like it's the parents for whatever reason, like whatever reason we parents have to change our kids from school, whether the kids aren't getting along, the parents aren't getting along, move, job, career, this school's better. Uh, there's always a reason, and there's no reason for Brooklyn to, like instigate things or think that her friends are leaving school just because they don't like her. That's never going to be the reason. And we've been telling her, you're not in school to hang out with your friends. That's a bonus. Making friends and hanging out with them, the time to hang out is after school. And we are very much an open house for our kids. Anytime they want to have anyone over, they are more than welcome to have them over. Obviously not too late on a school night, um, or when we're not home. But and they're more than welcome to go to anyone's house if they get invited anywhere. They want to go to a park for a play date. We have a park that's walking distance from our house. All that stuff. Oof, my chat died on me. Y'all are you guys just so enjoying the sound of my voice and me rambling that you're just listening? I love it. I know. I don't think that's true though. But thank you guys. Yeah, you don't have to do the emojis, bro fit. We know what you're doing in the morning. um, and then what was I doing? Oh, Bentley. Bentley's pain. The pain that I'm trying to teach Bentley is literal pain. He's a really cautious and sensitive kid, being the baby in the family. Um, in a family full of girls, my wife is very, um what's the word I'm looking for? She does not want our kids to get hurt. Like, she does not wanna go to the doctors, the hospital, like, broken bones, like, those are all her fears. Whenever anyone's standing on something like a couch or a wall, she's, like, instantly like, "Be careful," or you know, like that, okay? Whereas me, I'm like, "Climb that and fall from it and get hurt, please, because like, I vibe with this in, like, the literal sense of, like, I want them to understand that, like, you can get hurt, you can bleed and cut and bruise and all that stuff, and you will heal. So it teaches you the value of, like, what your body can go through, but also more so that, like, you shouldn't be afraid to climb something, right? Like, when we were in Texas, our friend was like, "Hey, I really would like your guys' help with some home maintenance." He's like, will you guys clean the gutters?" And me and our friend Jared were like, "Yeah, of course. Like, give us a ladder, give us some gloves, let's do this." And so, climbing up on a ladder, cleaning. I didn't actually get gloves because I was a little late to the party, so I was changing out a faucet. But I told my wife, I'm like, "I don't care, just scoop that dirty muck right up with my fingers, wash my hands, and just no big deal. No pain, no gain." Did you guys see that? That was cool. It's like a little flicker of the lights, but it looked like almost like smoke in the background. Um, yeah, appreciate you guys listening. I know you guys are. I was just messing around. Sometimes the chat is fun, but other times it's distracting. Oh, see, you guys, I love this so much. Like, I'm in the middle of this, right? Like, and I get a text from my daughter, and that means she's awake. That means she's gotten out of the shower. That means she's thinking of her dad. I think I've told you guys in the past, like one of the things that um, I'm gonna get to these messages in a second. One of the things in the past that I started as a routine was texting the 5 to 9 people that are very important in my life. So, like on Apple Messages, you can pin a conversation. So it's like always at the top. So I have people pinned. And so I was more routine about it before, but less now. I would text these three, which would be my wife and my two daughters, to 6 to 7 people. I added a couple people every morning. Just a good morning. Hope you had a good day today. Love you. Or like if we were in a conversation, I would like kind of continue that conversation. And Brooklyn, my 12-year-old daughter, is pretty much the only one that stuck with it. She 90% success rate always would respond to me. Um, and then soon she started to text me first. Now, oh, really set myself up for that one. Way to call it out, dude. Anyways, let's circle back to these messages that MP said earlier while I get this red off my face. I'm working on teaching the kids pain through failure and physical pain, how both can make us stronger when we can learn and adapt and overcome. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. That's my life as well. Where me, I bought the middle one a quad for his birthday, Christmas. You better ask, forget. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where, like, when the kids wanna go out on a bike, especially Bentley, and he's like, "I wanna bomb the hill," like, behind our house, and, like, we don't actually, like, go to the top of the hill or anything, we just go, like, 2 houses up. My wife turns around and walks back inside the house, and is like, "I can't watch this, you watch him." So, yeah. And he hasn't fallen yet, but again, that's one of those things where you kinda wish he did because that's the only way to get through it. When Amy was teaching Brooklyn to ride a bike without the training wheels, older than Brooklyn probably wants me to admit online, but the 2 of them fell on each other and, like, really kinda hurt each other a little bit. So, those 2 have been a little spooked. Anyways, we got to 6:02. The rain is cranking still. It is gonna be a wet day today. Man, dang it. I got stuff to do today. I'm not looking forward to that. I do not like getting wet. Um, yeah, I might have to put you guys on the morning messages. Look, Brofit, you got my number too, so like communications is a two-way street, buddy. But anyways, you guys, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Thanks for hearing me ramble, listening intently. That's not what she said. Um, Thank you. Appreciate you all for hanging. We got BroFit, Karen Campbell, Dr. Feelgood, Dylan, Mint Mink, MP, Bukes on X. Who else? There's a bunch of people. Elena was in here, Plush Garden. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, I think we're 4-0 phone calls. Like 4 me calling you and 0 you calling me. Was that way were you doing that? I don't remember. Um, Mint Mink is someone, guys, uh, that I need to circle back on because I see you in the background of Twitch, um, but I haven't heard you. Haven't seen you chat. So just curious how you're liking the show. Like, what's your vibe here? Husband, wife, kids. What's going on? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Not right now because I'm about to close the show, but tomorrow maybe. Let's chat. Let's chat. I want to see what that name is. We might search it on Twitter to see. I'm sure it's someone I know or have talked to in the past. But everybody, have a great Tuesday. Get your taco on if that's what you do on Tuesdays. The funny enough, the place down the street from me that has like bomb tacos and Cali burritos closed on Tuesdays. Doesn't make any sense. Just weirdest thing ever. Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. You guys, you're the best. Thank you. Love you. GG's.